What part has mentoring played in your career?
Mentoring, of course, is bi-directional, up and to your peers and colleagues. So I've been lucky enough to have mentors at various stages of my career. Some of those were chefs I worked with back in the restaurant days. Some were people I worked in with not-for-profit organisations. You can learn something from everyone, and they don't have to be mentors who were senior to an organisation. So you learn people, good and bad things from people. So even bad people can be a good mentor. You don't have to be their protege, but you can learn things from those people who are bad at things as well. So that comes down to observation, it comes down to listening, and then taking those lessons and turning them into actions. The mentoring in the other direction to your peers and colleagues is all about understanding those foibles we talked about earlier. So finding ways in which you can support them in their greater life, I think, is useful. Examples would be that they may come to you and say, a sibling of mine is looking for a job. You know, I heard that you've done some recruitment in the past. Perhaps you can have a cup of coffee with them. Well, invest in that person, go and do that, listen to them, hear their story. Not only will you learn things, and you'll help them, hopefully, but the peer who's your colleague within the organisation will feel better bound to the organisation, and you become more of a safe place to spend the winter while people develop their careers. We're in a very big community within the IT space, and as you sow, so shall you reap. You will get more karma back every time you do things for people. It comes back to you in spades. A personal little game that I play is called an RAK, and RAK is a random acts of kindness. So you go and do a random act of kindness. It can be really simple, picking up some paper in the street, or it can be a random act of kindness, generally to a person you've never met before, and wait and see that karma come back to you. Because random acts of kindness make the whole place in which we live a better community. So if everyone adopts an RAK a day, it'll be a pretty good spot we're in.